Okay, here's a little intro into the 98 Dodge Dakota I've been working on. I've got some video clips and I got some pictures I was taking as I was working on this. Just so you know, if it's jumping around a lot, you can see some pictures that don't make too much sense. Gotta forgive me for that. I've just been working on this and taking videos as I think of it. I'll take a quick ride outside. I'll show you the topper. I got the topper done also. Like I said, there's going to be some short video clips and a lot of pictures. There's the bed. And sadly, the day I did this, I had a bunch of water squirt out of my airlines, sadly. But it's a topper, so I really don't care. But as you can see from the pictures, that was a total mess. So anyway, what you're going to be watching here is part 1. And that's another project back there, 2010 Softail I'm working on. Alright, hope you enjoy the video, and it is just chopped up video with a bunch of pictures thrown in. Okay, here's a quick clip of some work I've done additionally on my 98 Dodge Dakota. I've got it here in the booth / spare garage. There's a water pump kicking on. I've got this quarter panel all primed up, waiting on a new tailgate. Got a new AC pump coming in. AC pump, dryer lines, O-rings. It's the only thing on this truck that doesn't work is the air compressor, AC. So I'm just doing a little quick update here. I may put a video together of this truck somewhere down the road. Mainly doing this for my own entertainment. I'll give you a quick look at the interior. This truck came out of California via Massachusetts. Never been painted. The interior on this is just, I can't believe it's still here. A little dirty, that's about it. And look, it even has a dashboard. That is unbelievable. And if you don't know about Dodges, when they were owned by Daimler-Benz, Mercedes-Benz, they had some of the poorest quality on the interiors ever produced. My truck had no interior or a dashboard whatsoever. My big green diesel. This thing is just fantastic. Like I said, every single thing on this works except for the AC pump's frozen. So I got a new one coming. All right, that's it for now. Just doing a quick update for my own personal records. 98 Dodge Dakota V8 Magnum. Okay, here's a little update on the 98 Dodge Dakota. That's the quarter panel where that was completely smashed in, laying up against the tailgate. All the body work's been done, primed, blacked, and reprimed. And then yesterday, I started to, that's the cap that was on the top. I came in and started installing the new AC compressor and the brand new dryer. And let me tell you, what a job that was. You had to take the air filter assembly off. The washer bottle was back there for the windshield. Something else over here, I already forgot what it was. And this is the actual dryer, which is the old one, the rusty one. This was plugged in here. And then there's a brace right here. And then this is the cruise control. I also had to disconnect, and I would have removed it, except they only gave you like a 2-inch piece of wire to get to the plug to the back of the cruise control, and I couldn't get my hands in here. I got big gorilla hands. They don't fit anywhere, as you can see. Well, these two little clamps, that's the old dryer. These two clamps basically sit on top of each other. Sorry about the camera work, not paying attention. And it was just impossible to get to. That took me over 2 hours just to get the dryer off. And then this little bracket was also on here, which goes down here to that piece that slides in. So that was impressive. So today I'm going to install the new dryer switch, new O-rings here with a new valve. My air compressor is right here. This is going to be real easy to take off. I got the new compressor in the laying in the box. I installed the new air compressor, AC compressor rather, and then evacuate the system, charge it up, and hopefully by the end of the day, the AC will be working. And this is a nice little truck because this is the only thing on the entire vehicle that does not work is the air conditioning. And this thing is just locked right up solid. This truck's got 151,000 miles on it. And that engine, they built those for years and years and years. That's one of the best engines they ever built. So this is probably just more for my own recollection to look at down the road. I was also glad to see that they put a new ECM in, and that was done in 2000. That's what this little sticker is, because these numbers match the numbers on the box. They had a problem with those, and apparently they fixed them, and there was a factory recall, from what I was told. All right, that's it for now. Be more to come when I get the AC installed and up and running. I'll show you that.